Hello and welcome to Getting Started with MindManager 2016 for Windows. In this video I'm going to show you how to use its new flowcharting capabilities. So let's get started. To create a flowchart, open the File menu and select New. And this is our Templates page, and here under Blank Templates we're going to select New Flowchart. That's going to give us a little preview, and we just click Create Map, and that opens a new file in MindManager. You'll notice a couple of things right away. First, the toolbar icons are optimized for creating flowcharts, not mind maps. The other thing you'll notice is that the selection box around the start shape in the center of the screen here is green. If you're working with a mind map, this selector is normally blue, so that's a hint that we are in flowcharting mode. So to add a step to the flowchart, you have several options. You can click on the green button in the direction you want to add a topic. Let's do that and give our new topic a name. Just click on the green or the plus sign, drag outwards, and let's call it Step 1. You can also use the Add Topic command in the ribbon toolbar, which is right here, New Topic. When you click it, the program will ask you which direction you want to add a topic in, so we're going to add another one to the right, which is the default. We'll call that Step 2. As you're building your flowchart, it's important to know that you can easily change the shapes of topics without having to use the ribbon toolbar. You simply right-click on the topic, and as you see, there are 4 context-sensitive menu choices, and each of them has sub-choices. One of those is topic shape. If I simply hover over topic shape, a flyout menu comes up, and here I'm going to choose an oblong shape. And MindManager has changed the shape of the topic to that. You can also add metadata to your flowchart topics in much the same way that you would a mind map. If you right-click on the topic you want to modify, this time you're going to select tools from the toolbar that appear below the topic. As you can see, all of our formatting options are down there, but there's also buttons for adding notes, links, icons, images, and more. And you can also go to the Insert menu, and as you can see, you've got all these options here. So basically, in flowcharting mode, you can add all of the embellishments that you normally would to a mind map. If you want to add task information to a flowchart object, simply switch to the Task menu and click on the buttons you want to use. Add task info, for example. That's going to give me a very simple view here of start date, end date, and the duration. And I can also modify additional information such as progress, resources, and so forth in the task info view. So some processes require us to make decisions. When we reach that point, we can insert a decision point. And the way we do that, let's first highlight Step 2, go back to Home. It says New Decision. As you can see, it's created a decision point, which is this diamond-shaped topic, and then yes and no topics above and below it. Let's say our flowchart is focused on whether or not I should travel to a conference for my job, so I'm going to name my decision point, Should I Go? Next, I can begin to explore the implications of each decision. In the topics at the end of the yes connector line, I'm going to insert the name of the conference. Now I can begin to explore the pros and cons of this decision. And one of the really cool things about MindManager 2016 is you can change from flowcharting to a mind map topic structure at any time. And I'm going to use that capability to list the pros and cons of this trip. But first I need to tell MindManager that I'm going to switch topic structures. I do that by going to the Design tab of the ribbon toolbar and then selecting Layout. And I want to add a series of topics pointing to the right from the currently selected one. So I'm going to select right map. Notice how my current topic selection box has turned from green to blue. That tells me that that MindManager has converted it into a mind map topic. Remember, blue equals mind map, green equals flowchart. Now let's add 3 topics to my current topic. One is I want to deepen my knowledge. Another one is networking with other professionals. It's a good reason to go to a conference. And finally, build relationships with the editorial staff at the organization that's sponsoring it. So the ability to intermix flowchart and mind map structures in a single diagram is really powerful, especially when you consider you still have access to all of MindManager's powerful tools for adding in meaning and context to topics. For examples, I can use symbols to flag these 3 subtopics or assign importance to each on an ABC or 1, 2, 3 scale. I could also add attachments or hypertext links to any topics, create tasks out of them, and so forth. Now I'm going to show you one more capability of MindManager's flowcharting tools. This enables you to make the relationship between topics or steps in your process much more explicit, much like a concept map. In other words, I can add a label to any connector line between 2 flowchart topics. So I just click on the connector line between start and step 1, and as you can see, it shows that it's selected and it has the word label there. And I can edit that, so I'm going to put in the words leads to. So there you go. Also note, while I have the label selected, 2 diamond-shaped drag handles have appeared on either side of it. Those allow me to adjust the shape of the connector line, and in addition, the red circles on either end allow me to change the connection points. Here I've changed it to the corner of that topic. Let's just undo it. Finally, I want to show you MindManager 2016's swimlane templates. We're not actually going to do that in the time we have available, but we're going to use the same process to get to the templates that we did before. And we're going to scroll down until we see something called local templates, and we're going to click on the button that says flowcharts, and within that you can see a concept map and 4 different swim lane diagrams. Let's just pick one here, the horizontal. And what this does is it allows you to not only map a process, but map who is involved. So each of these lanes might be representing a person or a department. And what it allows you to do is map the handoffs from one person or department to the next, since in many business processes, that's where things go off the rails. That's where problems occur, is in those handoffs. So you have a choice of, as I said, vertical or horizontal templates. And again, you still have access to all of those other powerful MindManager tools I described earlier. That's all there is to it. Now that you understand how to use the basics of MindManager 2016's new flowcharting capabilities, why not watch the other videos in this series to learn about the other aspects of its powerful tools and capabilities?